what is up, everybody? Sean and D-Man, and welcome back to another Nerd Talk episode. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are happy. All right, what is up, everybody? Sean and D-Man here, and welcome back to another Nerd Talk episode. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are having yourselves a great weekend, depending on when you're watching or listening to this on the Nerd Talk podcast on Spotify. We are back with one of my favorite peoples, Party Hardy Cosplay, who has been on before.
Mhm.
I think the last time, let me see. I think the last time was about a year ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right. About a year.
I think you were also one of the earlier people I had on as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I can probably find it here real quick. I'm pretty sure. It's been almost. Oh wow! Next week will be about 3 years of doing this. Yeah, here you are. Oh yeah, it would like this upcoming May will make it 3 years. I didn't realize it's been that long.
Oh wow.
I know. I realized we conversated for that long, but
Wow.
for those who aren't familiar, just tell them real quick a little bit about yourself and who you are.
Okay, so I go by Party Hardy Cosplay on Instagram and TikTok. I've been cosplaying for about mm, 7 years. Okay, yeah. So I've been cosplaying since 2018 about and yeah, I've just been kind of casually doing it here and there. So.
Okay, okay. Um, so before we jump into everything, guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Check out everything here. Recently, myself and Tiramisu Cosplay, we did kind of like just a reaction and discussion about. I don't know if you had seen it or not, but you probably seen the conversation surrounding it. But we talked about and discussed the Stella Chu interview that went up
Mhm.
probably about a couple of weeks ago or so. At the time you're watching this, it was a pretty good conversation. So that is on the channel as well. You guys can go check that out. Yeah, so it was an interesting conversation to listen to. I think overall my takeaway was because I think particularly people were upset about the cosplay contest
Mm.
quote, and I think my takeaway of that was I think I knew what she meant, but it was just how she worded it that I think that kind of riled people up in the wrong way. Because I mean, I can understand why a cosplayer would be upset about that. Not at least that framing of words, but yeah, I knew what she meant, what she was trying to do and trying to say, but it's just how she presented it. It's just came out a little wrong, but um, it was crazy. I was seeing like everybody all over TikTok and Instagram, uh, maybe Twitter. I didn't see much on Twitter, maybe just Instagram and TikTok. Just people just going crazy about over that quote. What were your thoughts, or were you not really all that into that?
I heard some buzz around it, but I didn't really look into it much. But I heard she said something about was it a cosplay so what does she say about the cosplay contest? Was it like you're just doing it for money or
Oh
something like
yeah,
that?
yeah, something along that line. Like she was just talking about how like it's not there's not a I guess I don't want to say yeah I think it's basically like there's not a benefit for it because
Hmm.
nobody knows who you are. Like you just go up on stage, you just cosplay, and if
Hmm.
you win, you win. If you lose, you lose.
Hmm.
And I think what she wanted to do, which I thought was pretty good. She wants to do what where it there's like some time
Hmm.
for the individual cosplay contestants where like maybe like my suggestion was maybe have them do like each person that's going to be in it. So say you have 5 people in it, have those people do like a 2-3 minute intro of themselves. And so,
Mhm.
like, hi, I'm so and so, I'm cosplaying so and so, just that way the people who are watching the contest can know a little bit about this person. You can have like the social media up in the background to where people can go and follow, and just things like that. I think is what she was
Mhm.
trying to get at, that could make the contest better in some aspect. But yeah, she mentioned that some people are probably only there, for the money and stuff like that, or not money in general, but just you
Mhm.
know, just the prize and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So it was an interesting conversation for her. But yeah, it was interesting. I mean, we ended up spending like 2 hours on it, on a like a 59-minute episode.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was very deep discussion and everything. So I might have to try to do more stuff like that in the future potentially, but we'll see. We'll see. I usually try to stay out of all the weird drama stuff. There's like so much drama going
I
on the
know.
internet nowadays. It is just ridiculous. So
Mhm. Mhm.
I know you like drama, so
Mm. I like it if it's not me. It's not
oh,
involving me. I
okay.
like staying out of it. I don't wanna get involved.
You like to just sit back, drink, doing that Kermit the Frog, drinking the tea thing.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
agree. I'm right. I'm right there with you. Um. So, guys, one of the things we're gonna do, since I have not done this, was party here. Obviously, you guys know what some of the things we do is just go through our guest cosplays and just talk about them and things like that. We are going to do the same thing here. Which I guess before we jump into that, you want to tell them like what type of cosplays you typically do?
So, if anyone's like a Spider-Man fan, you can tell by my name, Party Hardy, the alias for Black Cat. So, for a long time, I've been marketing myself as Black Cat and just doing that cosplay as my main focus. Um, I originally started out with Harley, um, and then a little bit of MJ, but Black Cat's been my main thing for years.
Okay. And I was because you're not the only obviously you're not the only cosplayer who I've talked to who's done Black Cat. Do you
Mhm.
typically like does it get like hot wearing those suits?
Yeah, it's really, really bad. Like the suit, I love my suit, but the suit that I have is very fair weather. It is better in the cold than it is in the
Oh
summer.
yeah.
I can't, as much as I would love to take it to more cons, just more, so many cons are during like the summertime, the spring. So even in the spring, I can't, I have to be by a window or something. It's ridiculous. And then when you try to take it off, it's like a Chinese finger trap. The harder you pull, the more
Oh
heavy it
gosh.
gets. And I'm like, I'll stay in the bathroom for like 10 minutes just to try to get out of it.
My friend Amalia Cat,
Yeah.
she does a lot of Catwoman
Yeah.
cosplays. She
Hmm.
is basically the same situation, just like
Hmm.
you. I think she took like some pictures or something like that at Dragon Con a year or so, or probably maybe 2 years ago, where she
Hmm.
was like in this little tunnel, this like little window tunnel, and it was like scorching hot because it was the sun beaming through the glass and everything.
Oh,
And she was just miserable. It's like, oh, you poor person. I feel so bad for you.
mhm.
So first cosplay we're gonna look at, let me see how I want to do this, is a Harley Quinn one.
Mm.
And this is, I believe, you're the one from Arkham Knight.
Mhm. Yep.
So let me surround some stuff here. Okay, we'll do that. So tell us about the process of this cosplay.
So I actually had this cosplay made for me in 2018, I think. Um, and it was really well done. It was done by a cosplayer over in Italy. I forget her name. I probably tagged her in some of the photos. Um, but it was pretty good. It was pretty comfortable. Yeah, she was a lot of fun. That is probably my favorite version of Harley. That and the classic suit.
Okay. All right. Let's see another one I like. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Oh, Black Cat. Hmm.
Was this the first one you made?
No, so I actually the first Black Cat costume I ever had was from Amazon. And then I had another cosplayer make this for me.
Oh, okay.
This one is actually more comfortable. It still gets pretty hot, but it's more comfortable than my most new one.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I still have her. She's great.
You still wear her, right?
Not as much as the new one, but yes, I've done some photos with her.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, and then we have. Oh, I really like this one.
Oh, the PS4 Black Cat. Yeah,
I
she's.
remember when the game came out and
Yep.
they first showed it, everybody was just
Mhm.
going crazy for it.
Mhm. Yeah, I love this suit. It was. uh, I think I got it from Heroes Time, and then I had someone make like the art, like the I guess armor. And then I got the mask 3D printed, but I hated the mask because it dug in and it was so uncomfortable. It was like migraine inducing. Um, and that day it was really, really hot too at that con, so I was still suffering. Um, yeah. I thought about doing the PS5 version of her, but
Oh,
I haven't yet. I don't know if I will.
why? Why not?
True. It's another excuse to get Black Cat, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what is it? Because I don't think I've asked you this question before, but like,
Mm-hmm.
um, what was it like for you wearing your black cat suits for the
Mm-hmm.
first time? Like,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you have a great body and everything, very sexy, that kind of stuff. What was
Yep.
that like for you to like basically put that on full display at like conventions and stuff like that?
I loved it. It gave me a huge boost of confidence, which growing up I never had. Um, I was actually picked on a lot for my looks. So
Oh, really?
so when I was like thinking about putting myself out there doing cosplay and I was like, Black Cat might be good. I really liked her. And being able to do that and like getting so many compliments for the first time was really nice to hear. And it just made me feel special and like motivated to keep doing this.
I like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
It was definitely, I'm trying to remember which, it was definitely a black cat cosplay that I saw
Hmm.
when I first reached out. I just don't remember which one it was. You have a lot of good ones, and I like all your stuff.
Thank you.
I'm never disappointed. And
Oh,
then
good.
yeah, see, like I love this. This is great.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a really good photo.
And so, do you do your own photography or do you have somebody else?
Like that photo and the more professional looking ones, somebody does it. But like a lot of the selfies, I guess,
Mm,
are mine. Um,
okay.
yeah.
What's the mask made out of?
The mask is actually from TJ something. And it's bendy. It's kind of
Oh,
like
okay.
rubber. So it's much more comfortable than the other mask that I talked about that was 3D printed.
How many masks do you have?
For Black Cat,
Mm.
I have three. I have that one, the 3D printed one, and then they were kind enough to send me the PS5, no,
Oh,
PS5 Black Cat mask, yeah. So,
oh,
I
that's
mean, I
pretty
have the
cool.
mask. I just should do it, right?
Yeah, it's true. You should.
Mhm.
Um, Let's see. You also have. Oh, that's not that one. I just saw it. Then you also do. Let's see.
Oh, MJ.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's fun. I made that shirt. That's probably why it looks so crappy. Yeah.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
You made it. It looks nice.
I've taken to her con before. She was fun. She's the most comfortable because she's just jeans, t-shirt, and sneakers.
Oh yeah, that
So,
is comfortable. I can yeah,
hmm yeah.
most definitely. I can agree with that. Um, and then let's see what else we got. You did a Supergirl one.
Yes. Oh, that's when I had blonde hair. Yeah, that was like back in 2020, 2021. I want to say. Yeah. She was fun too. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause you didn't have blonde hair when we first. I'm trying to remember like if you were in cosplay or not when we first chatted. I don't think so.
Mm,
No, I think you were.
maybe if I was, then I was probably in cosplay, so I probably
Yeah, let me.
yeah. I don't know.
Oh, you did have blonde hair.
Oh, I did. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
let me see
Okay.
if I can do it. This guys, you're about to see like one of the earlier editions of the Nerd Talk podcast.
Oh boy.
Cause like, yep,
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. I did have really blonde hair. Oh.
yep.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That was great. All right, so, but yeah, this is probably about a year or so before we chatted. Actually,
Mhm.
oh, I didn't know you did a Tomb Raider.
Yeah, with the crappy editing. Now that I have the brunette hair, someone told me I should try it again, so I'm like, that's not bad of an idea.
What are some cosplays that you're gonna start doing now that you've been wanting to do for a while?
Um, well, I wanted to do for a while a Disney cosplay, which I just started doing, which was really fun. That's been on my list for a while.
Oh,
Um, I'm trying to think. I think that's like the only one for now to be to be announced if
hmm.
I do any more. But yeah, the Disney princess one was a lot of fun.
Do you sell like prints or anything like that? I don't remember if you did or not.
I used to. I don't anymore unless somebody wants them, which is I can do.
Good, because I'm probably gonna ask for a poster of one of your cosplays.
Okay. Okay.
And then we got a Black Widow.
Ooh, she was so much fun. She was so much fun. There's another photo that I did of Black Widow where it's more professional looking, like you can tell a photographer did it with which is Chris. He took the photos. He's an amazing photographer. And that day it looked like I had like body oil or something on me. And no, it was just wicked hot that day. And it was just so bad that after the shoot, I could wring out my gloves. Like that's how disgustingly hot it was out. So
Ew.
yeah, it was terrible. But we got really good photos, so I'm happy with that.
Which was harder to like put on and take off, this or your Black Cat?
Black cat. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to like oil yourself up or something?
For black cat?
Or just we're both in general.
No, no. They're
Oh.
easy to put on. Black cat is the pain to take off. It's like the
Okay.
symbiote. It just doesn't want to come off.
And then let's see. What's another one I saw? Here's one.
Oh yeah, that was based on J. Scott Campbell art, his artwork for Felicia, which he did one of MJ with Spider-Man in the background, but then he did one of Black Cat, kind of in a similar pose, like
Hmm.
same vibe, but with Spider-Man in the background too. And I was like, I have a shirt that's like this. So I'll
Oh,
just take some photos.
are you excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
I'm I'm not as excited as some people. I don't know. I feel indifferent about it right now. Maybe when
Okay.
I see more, like I'll get more interested. But right now, I'm kind of like indifferent.
Would you be more excited if they had Black Cat in the movie?
Yes, yes.
To be quite honest, at this point, I don't think we're ever going to get Black Cat in these movies.
So apparently, Netflix was originally going to do TV series with Black Cat and
Oh,
Silver Sable, but that was dropped for some reason.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. And who's the director for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man?
Oh, Sam Raimi.
Yeah, he was gonna have Anne Hathaway play Black Cat in their movies. And there's like concept art you can look at of her.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really cool. Um, but we've never gotten a Black Cat film, and I don't know why she's so great. Like it's looking at a dusty sports car in a garage. Like it's there, it's wasted potential. Use it.
Let's see. Uh,
Are you looking up the concept art?
oh yeah, what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it. Let's see. I don't do because most of this is like Pinterest, ArtStation.
Hmm.
Trying to, I want to probably find one that's reliable, but I doubt I can find, especially if it was like 20 plus years ago.
Hmm.
Um, well, I mean, we did get Felicia Hardy in the Andrew Garfield Spider
Hmm.
Man, but that was, I think that was played by Dakota Johnson. No,
No, it's played
no, no,
by
no, no. What was her
Felicity
name?
Jones.
Yes, yeah, that's what it was. And so, well, she could have been
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
I love her. I love her in Rogue One, but I don't know if because obviously the main thing about Black Cat is the sex appeal,
Hmm.
and so like if you don't have like that's just the aspect of her character,
Hmm.
and I'm not saying Felicity Jones isn't sexy or anything like that, but like I don't know, I'm just kind of like I would like come on I know you can up the sexiness a little
Hmm.
bit here, but I think she might have been fine as Black Cat and everything. So
Hmm.
um and then I just right now I just don't think we'll get a Black Cat. I don't know why. I mean, this new set of Tom Holland movies, you could have easily introduced her or something.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, I could be wrong because I think they're gonna do like another trilogy set, and if they go the route of having the black suit symbiote suit, then I could see
Hmm.
Black Cat being involved in that situation, but
Yeah.
I don't know because I recently played Spider-Man Web of Shadows a couple months back,
Oh yeah.
and I like that Black Cat. Although
Hmm.
the weird sex noises she makes was kind of like, what are we doing here? And so we'll see though. We'll see. I hope we do get her. I hope we do get her, especially for all the Black Cat fans that love her.
Hmm.
Okay, this was the photo that I saw that first got my attention and
Hmm.
reached out for you to come on.
Hmm.
I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
and and then you started to branch out some too with your cosplays.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Originally, when I first started cosplaying, I was like, I'm just gonna do Harley Quinn. Like, that's all I'm gonna do. And then here I am in Marvel and Disney. Like, yeah, that was a good one. I tried to do kind of like a beaten version, almost like symbiote type, because I wanted to do the Web of Shadows Black Cat too. I wanted to do like that symbiote suit version,
Mm-hmm.
but that would be a process
Yeah.
to do the suit. And I just feel a lot. But
I mean, you can
yeah.
always go back to it and try it, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true.
So, did you ever go? Do you ever go to any of like the con after parties or anything like that?
I've wanted to. I've never been to one, but I've heard mixed things about them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. I've heard of people like having a good time, and then I've heard of people getting roofied
Oh, yeah.
at them. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I
If
want
you could, if you did go,
to. Hmm.
how would you make a black cat rave style outfit? I know that's on the
Hmm.
spot,
Hmm.
but
Hmm. I would go probably as so when I think of Felicia, I think of like sex appeal mixed with like elegance and class. So
mhm.
I would wear, and I have it saved in like my cosplans because another cosplayer did it. She had like a dress with a slit in it. It was like floor length black, like a deep plunging neckline and like fur trim around it.
Okay.
And I would do something like that probably. Um, I'd have to think about it. I don't know. And then like a mask or something too.
Okay. Let's see. And then,
Oh, Starlight. Yeah, she was fun. She was a little like impulsive buy.
oh, really?
Yeah, she was. I was like, because I saw someone else doing it, I'm like, oh, I wonder if I should try it because I have the blonde hair too. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. Um,
I haven't watched The Boys.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, she was fun.
Then, there we go.
Oh, Gwen. Okay, yeah. This look is specifically from Spider-Man Blue.
Mhm.
I think it's called. Um, just with like the fur coat, and you can see my like cowlick bangs or whatever they're doing. Which when I had bangs, they were such a pain in the butt to style. I'm like, "Ah, okay, whatever. I'll make it work." There you go. There's the photo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gwen was fun. I liked Gwen a lot. Um, I even thought about doing like the Andrew Garfield version of Gwen with her outfits.
I thought you did. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, you're probably doing a comic book accurate Gwen. I thought you did that for some reason.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let me see.
Yeah. It's more of like a accurate. Yeah.
Okay. And then here is another Gwen.
Gwen Stacy. Yeah. The terrible editing again. It just happens when I'm bored. I'm like, whatever, I'll just do this.
I'll just put something together. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then you have
MJ again. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
not
She was a lot
bad,
of fun.
not bad, not bad. And then let me see. I'm really liking the Gwen Stacy looks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gwen was fun, but I was like thinking about getting her outfit. Um, but I'm like, I don't know how long I'm gonna have these bangs for. I
Why?
could get
Because
a
they were
wig.
annoying.
They're so annoying. They're terrible. Yeah. And I don't like having a lot of hair in my face.
Mhm.
Like throughout the day, I'll put my hair back. I don't like it. And just having them like right here
Oh,
with
okay.
just in hitting my eyelashes, I'm like I can't deal with this.
Uh, then we have a Harley Quinn.
Oh, that I met that's Jaleel White who played Steve Urkel.
Oh, I thought he
I
was.
I love Family Matters growing up as a kid. I always watched it. And getting to
Uh,
meet him was so cool. I also met Laura, the girl who played Laura. Um, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I which I'm trying to think. I hold on, let me see. I think he's coming to a con near me. Let me see. I think
Mm.
I remember there was a con coming up where he was gonna be there.
Where are you
Yeah.
based out of? Because I know you're an hour behind me.
Oh, Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
Yeah. So we got two cons coming up. But probably by the time this comes out, the first one will probably already have passed. But there's Iron City Comic Con,
Mhm.
and then there's the Huntsville Pop and Culture Expo. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I want to travel to more cons. I would love to travel
That
and
is
do
one of the
more.
things that I'm going to be doing at least this year is
Mm-hmm.
because I want to go to MomoCon for the first time this
Mm-hmm.
May, and I want to try to branch out and check out other cons. But Iron City, um, let me do it this way. So like this is their guest list so far.
Yep. Okay.
Um, Danny Trejo's new because he wasn't there before, so now I'm even more excited.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Alex Winter, and so I don't know if you're a big K-pop Demon Hunter fan, but
Yeah, I know that was huge with a lot of people. That was massive.
um, and then they have the girl who played Chrissy from Stranger Things.
Oh, they have Susan Egan. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
She played Megra, but she was the first person to play Belle in Broadway when Beauty and the Beast went to Broadway.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
See Drake Bell. I think Nick Castle is new.
Mm.
They got the Rick and Morty crew. Let's see. Had somebody else. They did have Wallace Wayne or Wallace Shawn and Kurt Angle, but
Mhm.
now let me see. Like this is a pretty cool guest list. So I'm already
Yeah.
kind of like mad at my job because obviously typically we don't work Saturdays and Sundays, and
Hmm.
so next week is Huntsville Pop and Culture Expo.
Yeah.
Uh, then my job decided that they wanted everybody to do like a mandatory training session
Oh,
that Saturday,
oh.
and so they basically because the reason it irks me because this is who all was coming to that particular con next Saturday. Tom
Mm.
Welling, Erica
Hmm.
Durant from Smallville, Ming Na
Hmm.
Wen, Christopher Lloyd, Will Wheaton. Yeah, here he is.
Mm.
Jaleel White, Zachary Levi,
Oh, wow.
Ron Perlman, David Howard Thornton. And so, so like some really Amy Jo Johnson, who is the one I really wanted to meet.
Mhm.
Um, the cast from Has Been Hotel, um, Phil Lamar, Bill Farmer, and so I was so excited to meet a lot of. I was probably going to go broke meeting a lot of these people. I was so excited,
Yeah.
and then my job decided to
Mm.
screw me over, and so
How long is the training for?
it's from 9 to 1.
Okay.
So the con itself is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Mhm.
However, Huntsville is about 2 hours away from me, and so
Okay.
most of these people, which I mean, I could go that Sunday. I think, yeah. So like, I could go that Sunday. So like Amy Jo Johnson, she's there Saturday and Sunday, and I believe. See, I really wanted to. So Ming Na Wen is one I really wanted to meet,
Mhm.
but she's only
Mhm.
going to be there Saturday,
Mm.
and then Zachary Levi only Saturday. So it kind of it makes me a little bit upset because I could have just been able to see all these people in this one specific day.
Mhm.
But no, but no, I get
Mm.
screwed over by my job. So
Mm.
yeah. But yeah, I do want to try to branch out and just check out a lot more cons. And
Mhm.
so at least this year, like I know I was originally going to go to MegaCon in Orlando, but
Oh, yeah.
something happened with that. I think I had something come up and I wasn't able to do that. Um, I do want to try to travel to some of the Texas ones, and
Mm.
then some like up on the northeast. Like I do want to eventually. I will go to New York Comic Con.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Um, I think Fan Expo Philadelphia is one that I'm looking at, and there's just like a few others as well.
Mhm.
And so, work in progress. We'll get there though.
Oh,
Let's see. Back to these.
there
Yeah.
she is. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone did
Oh
the
yeah,
edit
because
for me.
isn't the original is MJ? Or am
Yeah,
I
but
crazy?
then
Okay.
he did one of Felicia with like this background. This is pretty accurate to the background and everything. Someone did this edit for me, by the way. Like I'm not this good at editing.
Oh, okay, okay,
um, but yeah, this is the one Felicia was doing, so I try to do that pose.
okay. Here, let's see some of your cringe videos.
No, 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 no. What kind of? Oh Jesus! Take the wheel.
What's that in my cup? That's that potion. Rubbing honey's on my skin like it's
See, that's
lotion.
good. That's
That
amazing.
big
Is
Let
it?
me
elevation.
let me not play the music actually, just in case. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, Black Cat saved it. That's what she did. Yeah.
You're just
Yeah,
what's
that's
this
that's
suit? I don't think I recognize this one.
that's the one we talked about earlier that
Oh.
was made for me. That
Oh,
was like my
okay.
second suit that I got. Yeah.
Okay.
This suit's more comfortable.
Mhm.
Still hot, but it's more
Right, right.
comfortable than the other one. And it's easier to get off, which I appreciate.
Let's see. Okay.
It's Harleen Quinzel. Yeah.
We all love our crazy blondes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Let's see what else we get. I like this one.
Oh yeah, that one's funny.
That's
Yeah,
great.
I like that one.
That could be somebody's like computer screen or something. That's actually really good. I like that. And then let's see.
I think that's like a me at work versus at home, like on the weekend type of trend thing. Yeah.
Love it. And you did a Poison Ivy as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Very edited, but I dabbled in that a little bit. I have you ever seen the movie Van Helsing?
Oh, I love What's Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
love
I
Van
want
Helsing.
to. I don't know how long with my ever changing hair color, but I'm like the red wig. I want to do one of the vampire girls from Van Helsing.
Okay.
Not Mariska. What's Alira? Alira is the redheaded vampire from the film, and I feel like she would be so fun to do. So that's another one that I have in the future that I would really like to do.
Van Helsing is a very underrated movie. Like a lot of people sleep on that movie. It is really, really good. I love it.
It's really good. Yeah.
Got another black cat.
Yeah, there's my more updated suit with the.
In jail aren't the same.
Oh, actually, I play that. So.
With the corset that I got from Orchard Corsets. I've tagged her. She's really good at corsets.
What's it like doing like videos like this? Like how do you get yourself in the mood to do stuff like this?
I kind of just do it. It depends on how much time I have. If I'm home alone, because I don't like it when people watch me, like my fiance. I'm like, what time are you gonna be home? Okay, I have enough time to get into costume and do some TikToks. But it also depends on like how motivated I am, because it's a lot of work to put the suit on, lace up the corset by myself, which is a pain. Do all the makeup, and then want to go through, and I think I'm like shadow banned on TikTok. That TikTok and Instagram are just really crappy with how many hashtags you can use.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's reach is really suffering. So it's like, do I want to do it for like maybe 200 views? I don't know. You know. But and I know that like views shouldn't matter, but they do contribute a little bit. You know, so it really just depends. No, and there's only so many videos I can do as Black Cat in my room, like, you know, at home. So I want people getting bored.
That's fair. That's fair. Then let's see, we got a Harley Quinn little.
Especially oh yeah, that's more Harley Quinzel from.
Rework it a bit, and you get Harley Quinn.
Like the clown character Harlequin. I know. I've heard it before.
You know, sweets.
The animated film, TV series, that was so great. I love that series.
Oh yeah. I watched. I watched. I don't know if you've seen it, but they did. Was it Batman Cape Crusader for Amazon Prime? Didn't like that Harley Quinn as much, but
was that the one where she was like dressed in 1920s type?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
Didn't really. That show is. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if you've seen it or not. That show is kind of hit or miss. Some of his episodes and stuff like that. But yeah, I was like, I don't know if I really care too much for that, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Dorothy. Yeah. It got better when I actually like had my hair brown.
I have not seen The Wizard of Oz in years.
No?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But then when I do think about it, I do think about like all the like how bad production of that movie was,
Mm-hmm.
because I think they cut it out, but I remember people talking about in the scene of where Dorothy, the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion are like walking down the yellow brick road. It was
Mm-hmm.
like you could see one of the munchkins like dangling from a tree, like they off themselves,
Yeah.
um, or like probably the actor or actress, whoever was, doing it. Yeah, I never noticed it. Let me see.
I saw a video on that. I think it was like a myth debunked or something. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
did hear about that. Yeah.
yeah. And then what was it? The snow that they used.
It was asbestos. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hmm. Hmm. And then the original Tin Man, the makeup they had him in almost killed him. So then he got replaced with another actor, which is crazy.
so crazy. That's wild.
Mhm. Christine Day, yeah. I love the Phantom of the Opera. That's my thing. Um,
I always fall asleep to
yeah. Oh, how can you not? No.
it. Because I dated a girl who was she was very much into plays, and
Hmm.
Phantom of the Opera was definitely her favorite. And
Yeah.
I told her I never watched it, so went over her house and we watched it, and then just at a certain point, I just fell asleep. It's like, okay, I can't do this.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I don't watch plays. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like I fell asleep. Well, I was younger during this time. I fell asleep through the Lion King on Broadway.
Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
yeah, I know. They came to Birmingham, Alabama,
Hmm.
years ago when I was probably, I think, in middle school is when this happened. They came on. They were doing like a countrywide tour or whatever.
Yep.
And now, to be fair, the auditorium that we were in had very comfy seats. There was cold air blowing through,
Uh-huh.
and I can't be held responsible. So it's good though. I don't think it's as good as it was when it first started,
Hmm.
but I think it's pretty. It's all right. Let's see.
Collar.
I actually hate that little ginger bitch.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know you owned him. He wasn't wearing a collar.
I actually hate that little ginger bitch.
Like that.
That's
Great.
actually, yeah, that one was funny. That was from like actual beef these two influencers had on TikTok, and I was like, this is perfect. It's like MJ and Black Cat. So I'm just gonna use it. Vanessa from Little Mermaid. Yeah. Jodie Benson actually liked, I don't know if it was this post or another post I did of Vanessa, but I was
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, I was fangirling out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
I like the gif someone posted and was it the comment section, like fainting.
Oh. Did you ever watch Once Upon a Time, that series?
I've watched some episodes, but I didn't watch the entire thing.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I think because again, the same girl that I was dating at like Phantom of the Opera, that was like a thing we did, is where we
Hmm.
would watch, because she's seen. I mean, at the time, I think the series was still going on, but she
Yeah.
had seen pretty much all the episodes up to that point. I had never seen them, and
Hmm.
so that was a thing that we did, is where we'll like get together and we'll watch a couple episodes and things like that. I believe I got up to the part where Frozen was introduced. So Elsa and
Oh
Anna
yeah.
and Kristoff,
Hmm.
and they got
Hmm.
introduced into the series. And
Hmm.
Frozen, Jesus Christ. I hated it. I hated. I hated. I didn't even see Frozen, but I hated it for a couple of years because everybody was singing the song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I was like, "Stop it! Y'all are doing way too much. This is
But,
unnecessary."
but you did end up seeing it, right?
Yeah, I did. I did. I was like, okay, I see why people liked it, but
Yeah.
the issue was we were on a bus going to Miami for
Oh,
about like a week or so, and that's something a lot they consistently sang was songs
oh,
from the first Frozen. I was
that
like,
would
I
drive me
hate all
nuts.
of you. This is the worst day of my life. This is terrible.
Yeah.
And so
There's more of like a, I don't know, like evening dress black cat. I don't know what you would call it, but black cat. Oh,
night what's that phrase? Night on the town. Black
yeah.
cat, I guess you
Yeah.
could
Night out
say.
of town. Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
And so
Yeah. There's my reference.
oh, okay. I think there's a
Red Bull gives you wings.
I love the little feigning. It's great.
Yeah, there it is again.
Oh goodness. Let's see. Do you still get like unwanted DMs?
Not anymore.
Oh.
I used to, but there's been some tumbleweeds in my inboxes, which, it's great. It's great.
Yep.
So I don't have to get requests from absolute maniacs.
There
You
you go.
know. Yeah. There we go. There's Belle. Yeah. That was before I got the wig restyled. Um,
Yeah, I think I
but
remember
yeah.
you telling me that you were I think it may have, you were waiting on a wig to come in. It may have been
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it
And
was.
so
Yep. Yeah. And
was
then I
this
took
something you've always wanted to do?
yeah, I think so. And it was funny because I was actually before I did Belle, I was thinking of like who from the princess lineup that I could cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about Aurora, I thought about Cinderella, Ariel, um, Rapunzel, Elsa, Merida. Um, yeah. And then I landed on Belle and I was like, you know what? I like Belle. Um, and then
She's like your overall favorite.
I have like a top 3 favorites. She's in
Okay.
the top 3. But I recently just took her to a con and that was a lot of fun. PAX East I went to
Oh,
in
okay.
Boston. That was a lot of fun. My friend was driving and we were trying to take directions from the GPS and she like when you go into a tunnel the GPS just gets stupid and it like doesn't function because it's thinking you're up here when you're down here and going a different way. So we were on the way to the con. We were like 5 minutes away. Then it rerouted us because she took the wrong exit. So we were 30 minutes away. Then we were 10 minutes away. And I'm like, we're never going to get to this con. It's going to be like noon time by the time we get there. We got there. But yeah, it was driving in Boston. It's just terrible. Yeah.
Boston sounds very interesting.
Yeah. I do love Boston, though. Don't get me wrong. I love Boston.
Right. No.
Thirsty.
Yes, I am thirsty.
Fresh water or salt? You know, because you're not.
This bitch.
This cosplayer is on TikTok and he's so good. He's an amazing Doc Ock cosplayer. And I tried to find him on Instagram. I don't know if he has Instagram. I'd have to ask him. But yeah, if you're on TikTok, definitely give this person a follow.
Oh no, I can do that one. So, yeah.
No.
So, this little Spider-Man one here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's great. I love these. These are all. What is this?
Oh, that's my friend just filming, and you can play the audio on this.
That's funny.
That was in PAX East, actually.
Oh, okay.
And you'll see me in the end because I have a Walla Disney Princess one.
Here they come.
And then my friend was filming this. This was a cosplayer that we saw. And
Oh,
I love it.
that's great. Tell us a little bit about PAX East. What is that con like?
so this was my first time going to PAX East.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, and it was a lot of fun. Definitely, obviously, it's like a gaming con, so centered around games. Um, and it was in the Boston Exhibition and Convention Center, and it was massive. Like they opened up the entire thing versus where when I've done Fan Expo Boston, they didn't open it up as much, but this one was like miles long. Um, and it was just a lot of fun. There was so many like booths with games and selling stuff, and then my friend and I actually did 2 interviews that day because they pulled us for an interview, um, which was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and the kids there were so cute when they saw me as Belle. They were like, and then actually my one of my friends works at Bath Body Works, and during the time of the con, they still had like the Disney Princess collab going on. So there's a video. We went to her job to surprise her. You know, she worked in the mall, and I got there, and I'm like, oh, it's busy. This is gonna suck. But I went in there anyway, and we took photos by the Bath and Body Works Disney Princess collab, which was funny. And she was like dumbfounded that we showed up like that. It was pretty entertaining, and the kids in the store were like starry-eyed. It was so cute.
oh my goodness. What are some other cons that you want to go to?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would like to go to New York Comic Con. I mean, that's a beast, though.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to go to Black Cat to that one, but oh, that would be a lot. So I'm like, I don't know. I would like to go to like MegaCon Orlando or you know, some of the big ones like Disney Fan Expo. I'd love to go to that one too. Yeah.
'Cause I think let's see, because I'm gonna go to MomoCon in May, Iron Cities in June, Dragon Con, but I only go for like just one day.
Yeah. How is Dragon Con?
It's good. I like it. I very much like it. That's where I got the first year I went. This is where I got Aragorn's sword from. Or you know.
Yeah.
It's fun. I do enjoy it. Now, obviously, Atlanta is 2 hours from me, so the driving is kind of meh. But I don't. It's fine. I'm trying to think. There's a few of the guests that have been on the podcast before who have gone, who are usually going. I'm going to try this year. I'm doing it for MomoCon this year. But I am going to try to go to one of the after parties this time because I haven't been. The issue with Dragon Con is, so I would have went last year to like because I didn't go last year because I was originally going to go to Dragon Con and then go to the after party afterwards because like Amalia Cat, she a good friend of mine, she goes, and I think Rebel Cause also goes as well, maybe. But I know Cat goes, and let me see. Is she? Let me find it. I doubt I can find it, but I could be wrong. But last year, the Auburn Tiger football team, they were originally supposed to play Baylor in Texas on a Saturday. Well, that game got moved to that Friday, which is typically what I would have went to Dragon Con. And so I was like, okay, I can either just not go to Dragon Con and stay home and watch the football team, or I could just try to go to Dragon Con, then try to be back in time for the game. And I was just like, I'll just no. I was like, so I ended up not going. So this was let me see. So for Kat, this was this is what she wore to one of the after parties for Dragon Con.
Oh, that looks really good.
Like I mentioned, she's very much a Catwoman, type of cosplayer. She does stuff too. She's done like Black Cat as well. Zatanna, Universe. She's done a few, but like her main thing that she's known for is like her Catwoman. Yeah, it's kind of like something she wore to one of her the after party. So I may try to go this year. What I may have to because the way I'm doing it for MomoCon is because since Atlanta is 2 hours, I'm gonna go up that Friday night, and I'm gonna go to that Friday night after party, and then go to the con that Saturday. Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to do both in the same setting, because that means I would have to leave here early enough to get up there. I'll be in Atlanta pretty much all day. Then the after party is like, I think from 10 to 1, and then drive home 2 hours. Like at 1 o'clock in the morning and all that stuff. So I was like, I'll just I won't do that. So
yeah, it sounds like a better.
So well, I'm excited.
Well, you have to let me know how it goes.
We have to get you down to some of these cons.
I know. I really want to go to these cons. I know.
And so it's fun. I enjoy them. So I definitely am looking forward to like branching out and like checking out all these other cons and stuff. So I'm very excited for that. Let's see. But guys, that is it. That is where we will end this episode. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, be sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Comment below. Let me do this real quick. And then for those who are watching on YouTube, this is how you can follow and support. But for those who are watching on or who are listening on podcasts, how can they follow and support you?
TikTok or Instagram, either one. Hardy Cosplay.
And so definitely go and do that. Show some love and support. But guys, other than that, we will see you in the next one. Y'all have a good one.